Noodles, those stringy bits of food that scare my tongue into thinking I'm eating hair. Bowls and bowls of wet, saucy hair glued together by handfuls of shredded cheese. Can't eat those long flower hoses in even the slightest bit of shade either, 'cause I'm too afraid a witch will abracadabra worms on my fork. But noodles don't need to be a constant conscious reminder of my sensitive, throat-pounding gag reflex, because noodles don't need to look like angle hair or squirmy wormies. Now that, my friends, is all you need to do to make the perfect noodle. So come along as we find out what makes pasta perfection. Is it macaroni? Is it a fancy boy bow tie? Sheets of wavy pasta? Or maybe, just maybe, it's penne impervious to petty press in the form of a foodie blogger? Find out not today or ever on the show, 'cause my name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speaking Sentai. Not friggin' noodles. Oh, guys, welcome. Like I said, I am James. And oh man, guys, don't worry. You might hear roofers up on top of our ceiling banging down, trying to fix a ceiling that seems infixable, but don't worry. It's on the low end of the spectrum. That bass roll will be edited out, but luckily, I feel just enthralled that they're actual roofers and not ununionized, non-union dog roofers up top. But this is what you're thinking. It's not cute little dogs in construction hats with a nice little tool belt with Fisher-Price tools on it. No. These are burly men using dogs as like hammers and screwdrivers. I can understand how they would use a dog as a hammer, but a screwdriver, no. Also, the fact that once you hit a dog real hard, like with the head on a screw or a nail, I feel like the screw's just going to go right into the dog's brain.
Yeah.
And then you got a dog just squirming around, having a seizure, almost dead. But we can save it, guys, with the power of laughter, the greatest medicine. And oh, speaking of the greatest medicine in my life, somebody's mixed my medicine. I'm kidding. She's here every single day and she loves being around me 24/7. My queen, my bride to never be, Nicole. Hell yeah, she's so excited. She cannot hide it.
I'm hungry.
Wait, oh my God.
What?
Which means this is going to be a bad record, maybe.
Oh, no.
Do you want me to fix you a sandwich real quick?
No.
Well, let me feed you. I can get Socks. You can take a bite out of him. I can go up, see if one of those dogs is dead yet.
Okay.
Should we introduce our guest or talk about the greatest thing that happened in your week this week?
I don't know.
Let's talk about the greatest thing that happened in your week this week.
That's fair.
What is it?
The big order that was placed.
Oh, yeah. A store that I really love bought a bunch of my like keychains and pins and stuff to sell at their store.
And not even consignment. They just straight up bought the shit.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
Hell
What store?
Roto Fuji.
You ever been, guest?
I don't know what that is.
You should go. It's, I guess, Lincoln and Belmont. That's kind of around where it is, right?
Is it like a comic shop or?
It's collectibles, like designer, like art toy collectibles. Not like old, like superhero figures, but like stuff artists made and had like mass produced by a company.
What were some of the keychains that got picked up?
They ordered like 2 of every Zodiac keychain.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's 24 karat gold going into her bank account.
The animal skull ones. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. It means we have link that so more people can pick up more of those.
Do it.
Gotta link it in the video.
Plug it.
Yeah, guys, go to darlinghomebody.com for more of that. Nicole, do you have anything else about your week?
Update on the endoscopy thing. they didn't find anything. So awesome, not really.
She can start eating gluten again.
No, I can't.
I'm going to
It's
feed you
still
so
a
much
problem.
gluten. Just liquid gluten I'm going to be
So-
stringing into your mouth as you sleep.
That's annoying because
You don't want to eat while you sleep. That's
I just
why.
wanted to like get this over with and just have them be like, yeah, it's this weird bacteria. Give you some fucking pills and get on with your life. But no.
That's
They're
my
like,
thoughts on
hey,
ED.
take antacids for like 3 months and then we'll probably have to do another endoscopy. And I was like, cool, fuck my life.
If it makes you feel any better, I found some of my favorite wine is gluten-free. So we can fucking make these 3 months a blur, dude.
Little Corey, that's who our guest is. You know him from Hit It and Crit It. You know him from Nomads 101 on Twitch. Guys, we have Lil Corey back on the show. Lil Corey, when did you become 38 years old talking about, some of my favorite wine, which means you have more
a
than...
favorite wine, you
Hell
freak.
yeah, dude.
He has multiple favorite wines.
It's like, listen, I age as fast as my depression makes me.
How's that?
It's like, like 1.2 years every year instead of one.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, you're 18, so that doesn't mean you should be that old.
18?
Yeah, you are.
No, I can't advocate for wine and then be 18.
You're 18 dating a 22-year-old, maybe?
Dude, that's like barely legal. Yo.
Oh, hell yeah. I was barely legal once. Everyone has been.
Everyone is barely legal at least once.
I did find out, based off from analytics, we do have a teenager listening to this show.
Somewhere.
If you're that teen, please let us know. It might...
I'd rather not know.
I think I might know who it
I was
is.
gonna say, don't ever let us know that.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Just from like a moral standpoint, I just don't want to know.
Some of the shit that I be saying on here, knowing that a teenager listens, makes me uncomfortable.
But not uncomfortable to hide. You got to prepare for the breaking out of your shell, Lil Corey, and let teens know the real going on. If you could tell teen yourself something, what would you tell them? Even though you're still an 18-year-old, still technically a teen in porn standards.
Okay.
If I was 18, or if I could tell myself...
You are 18.
Where am I? Wait, yeah, if I could tell 18-year-old self something, what would it be? It would probably be...
Well, teen self, you. Like, let's go
teen
14.
James, the bit James is doing is he's saying right now you are 18 years old.
Yeah, I'm a slow boy. I'm sorry.
What would you
I
tell
would
your
say-
younger self?
Don't go to UMaCon. You're just gonna carry everyone's bags,
Okay.
and you're gonna think you hate conventions, and you're gonna stop going to them for too long. That's it. That's probably it. Guys, have you ever been to UMaCon?
Have not.
I don't know what that is.
It's a like anime / video game convention that takes place in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of Canadians go there because it's like super close to them, obviously.
Is it University of Michigan's anime convention?
I don't think so, because isn't U of M in Flint and or Lansing?
Oh, well, it's in Ann Arbor.
I don't know.
Then what does
Weird
Yuma
things.
mean?
I don't know, actually. I just know that there's a lot of, if you like conventions, I
And
would
I
say
do.
don't go to Yuma's because everyone there is a tool. That's actually where like I ran into those like super elitist cosplayers that would walk around and like point out Harley Quinn cosplays and shout "there's one" at them and then mark it down on a tally sheet.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, I know, right? Super cool of them.
It's fun if you do like a bingo, but if it's just like only Harley Quinns or only one of a specific thing, that just sucks.
I think that's fine. It's just whether or not you're an obnoxious dick about it.
Yeah, which was clearly the intent behind them. Because one, they weren't hiding that they were tallying it, and two, they were like fucking walking up to the cosplayers, announcing that they basically thought like whatever, like what, they weren't being original or whatever.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're walking around in cargo shorts and loose tee that has like a bunch of McDonald's stains on it.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with McDonald's stains. That's what I call cum shots from Mr. McDonald.
I hope those guys are having a bad day. Anyways.
Lil Corey.
Yes.
We will be playing, we're getting done with Undertale the night of this recording, but for people listening in the future, it's the only way they'll be able to listen to this. We're going to be playing Pokemon over at Nomads 101. There's a Z in there. You guys figure out where it is. It will be in the description of this. We'll be playing a Pokemon ROM hack. So I wanted to do something. We still don't know which one it is. I want to do something fun before we get into the Timeranger episode. I want to make our own Pokemon through word randomization.
I am so excited for this.
So it'll pretty much be an ad lib type deal. I have the type, and I need to know your guys's question on this. Should we do a single type Pokemon or a multi-type Pokemon?
Multi-type.
Okay, so we'll have two types. I'm going to roll a d20 for that. I have the type list open. Then I'm going to randomize an animal, an object, because now Pokemon are usually, it's like, oh, it's a fish that also looks like a lamp post.
Isn't there like a literal trash bag Pokemon?
A seal that is circular.
Yeah.
Which is Spheal.
Yes.
Spheal?
Because sphere.
Then we're going to get an emotion, and we're going to find their alignment, which we'll use the D&D one, and we'll use a D10 to figure that out. So,
cool.
While I get this and going, guys, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Nicole, why don't you go first?
Oddish.
Oh, that's like that's the tiny blue one with the little green stalk on its head. Mm-hmm. I love Oddish. They're just they're wholesome. The wholesome Pokemon. Do you have a favorite move that they use?
Nope.
Fair enough.
I just think it's cute.
I mean, it's like probably in the top 10 most adorable Pokemon.
Zubat is also pretty rad.
So I have like a disdain for Zubat because I hate fighting them so much, but I do like how they have no eyes and are just constantly screaming.
Yeah. They're basically just me, always. But like on the inside.
It's my inner Pokemon. My spirit Pokemon.
It's my Pokemon, my spirit Pokemon.
Mine is the ever-famous Mudkip for a few reasons. One, it was the first... it was in the first Pokemon game that I actually remember playing through. Fucking Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. And two, Mudkip is just the cutest thing I've ever seen.
So Mudkip is a one with like... Is it like... It's like blue with a beaver tail, and it's got like yellow by its face?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, that one is really cute.
He's just got a constant, I don't know what that expression is, but like the constant, he's not really there face. Like he's got a 1,000-yard stare and he's like looking past you.
Yeah.
Everything you're saying is going in one ear and out the other.
James likes to say it's dead eyes.
Dead eyes.
Like mine, they're
shark
sharks.
Eyes.
Yeah. Mudkip's definitely my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite move for him either. I just know eventually he learns Mud Shot, but I don't know if that's in the Mudkip evolution or the one that comes after it. Just the thing, Mudkip is my favorite Pokemon, but I don't know what he evolves into. I only know his final evolution, Swampert.
Yeah.
I don't know the in-between.
What is Oddish is Gloom and then Vileplume.
It has to use, you have to use like a certain, you have to use like a I don't know if you have to use like a special stone to get Vileplume. I thought Oddish is, I know, can go into like, what's it called? Cinderella too, can it? Or like whatever it's called. It looks like a hula dancer.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know a lot
Oddish
about
evolves
Pokemon.
into a bunch of things. It's a versatile little bean.
I know like the 150 and then just the ones that I interacted with playing Detective Pikachu on the 3DS.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. What is Detective Pikachu? I never actually got into the anything about it.
You didn't even watch the movie?
I didn't even watch the movie.
Oh my god, I love the movie. Yeah, I mean, that's basically, Pikachu is a detective and can talk, but like only to you. Everyone else just hears Pikas. So in order to figure out what happened to your dad, and like what he was investigating, you partner up with Pikachu because Pikachu can talk to Pokemon and then talk to you to tell you what the Pokemon are saying. And,
that actually doesn't sound that bad.
So it's like a really good, it's like a cool, I don't know, device, I guess.
Hell yeah.
And it's just like a detective video game, like your sort of Phoenix Wright, but without the law parts.
Without the updated autopsy reports, am I right?
Without the courtroom and interviews or whatever the fuck you want to call
without
those.
Your boyfriend Edgeworth.
Yeah. Without your detective gumshoe.
Without your tits, Maya Fey.
Yeah.
I don't know any of what you guys are talking about. What
or
I
like
do know,
Professor Layton, but without the puzzles.
I can't believe you don't know Phoenix Wright, James.
I don't know Detective Pikachu, and I don't know Detective Layton.
Professor
Layton.
Layton, who has a crossover with Ace Attorney.
Sure.
There is one, isn't there?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a crossover game with it's a mashup of both those games.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, guys. Comment on a 5-star iTunes review. However, what I do know is that I have our Pokemon here. Now, I will begin. I poured out an entire bag of dice, not a single D20 in there. I don't know where mine went.
All right, I'm pissed because one of those sets is mine.
I don't know what she's talking about, but what I did was I just rolled 2 D10s and added up the numbers. So we have ourselves a ground ghost type animal who is a lemur, but also a window sill with strong emotions, and its alignment is lawful neutral. So let's get into this. So,
okay, hold up. We got to mash up the words lemur and windowsill.
yes, for the name.
Limsill.
Limsill.
Lessel.
Lindell.
Lindlemill.
Lindell Mersel.
Lemel. Lemel.
Lemel actually sounds like it could be a Pokemon.
Linda.
Okay, we have ourselves. Or what about Limda?
No, no, we're going with Lemel.
Lemel.
Lemel. I don't know.
Let's go Lemel.
Sure.
All right, I'll write
Lemel.
that down.
It's just a windowsill with eyes on the side.
In a tail.
And a tail.
Well, it's also a ghost. So what I'm thinking is
It's also a ghost.
Yes. Okay. So it's a ground ghost Pokemon. So what I'm thinking is it's a full window, but inside that window is the reflection of like a stone lemur because it's also ground. And you have to fight this window that you try to open it, but it's kind of like a mimic. Oh, no, I see a spooky ghost in it. And Ash goes to this hotel, and it's one of these windows is haunted.
Or what if it's like the window opens and a lemur jumps out to attack you?
Okay, yeah. Like a ghost lemur.
Yeah.
Who looks like a rock monkey.
No.
Or it's like a muddy monkey.
Like the window is to a ghost dimension.
Okay, I like this. But remember, it's also ground, so we have to say it's a muddy lemur.
Why?
Because it's... where does the ground come from? I guess the glass of the window?
The lemur. Lemurs are like an animal.
Yeah, but you're not just going to... If you see a normal lemur, you'd say, well, that's normal type. Or fighting type, I guess.
Depending on...
how you interpret.
If it's standing on two legs or not.
Or if it's generation 1 or generation 3. I think it should be a muddy lemur because that's also scary. You see a muddy lemur come in, just fucking shit up, knocking things over.
Okay.
All right, and then it has strong emotion, so
Yeah.
It's hair
a
trigger.
Muddy, crazy lemur.
I think you're also going to say cranky, maybe?
No, I don't know.
Okay. I think this is a perfect Pokemon.
I think it is perfect Pokemon.
It's also a perfect, Gen 9 Pokemon because they're just throwing darts at the board.
Yeah, it's better than
We got
the
Windowsill
one
and Lemur.
that's literally just a pigeon. It's better than the one that's literally just in
Ice cream.
Easter Island Head.
What about the one that's literally just a trash bag?
Yes.
That's my life.
But also, my favorite is the one that's literally just a ring with keys on it. It's a key ring.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
I haven't seen this one.
It's absolutely insane.
I'm legit looking this up right now because
and I know that
see
because it's in the Detective Pikachu game.
Or the one that's literally just a dumpy man with paint on its face and big gloves.
Oh my god, Klefki.
Yeah.
That's the key ring Pokemon. It's just a...
Yeah.
Sora's gonna sue.
Well, guys, play this by yourselves and with yourself.
Let's get a Kingdom Hearts that's Final Fantasy mixed with Pokemon.
That would be great. Final Fantasy mixed with Nickelodeon is what I was talking about on a stream.
No.
Can you imagine, Sora seeing a Haunter and being heartless, and he just fucking beats the shit out of a Haunter?
No.
Yeah. That's what we call...
Sora gets tried for animal
racism.
abuse. Yikes.
That is racism. A Haunter is a race of Pokemon, and he thinks, that has to be a bad guy.
I guess.
And all he does is...
More so of a species than a Pokemon or a race.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you can... I would say...
if
Ghost
someone
is the
beat up a
species.
dog, you wouldn't say that's racism.
It's speciesism. But unless they were I'm only
You
beating
just
up
say that's
poodles.
animal abuse.
If they're I'm going to beat the shit out of poodles, or people who are so against pit bulls. That's a race of pit bulls.
That doesn't...
Or race of dogs.
James, just stop.
The dark end of Sora being tried for animal abuse in the Pokemon world aside, I think it would be cool
Yeah.
to see Goofy and Donald turn into Pokemon and all their moves just get all their fucking normal attacks just get turned into Pokemon moves.
No,
Yes.
but technically Nicole, she said Final Fantasy and Pokemon.
yeah,
Goofy
that's
and
Disney.
Mickey, they're gone.
That's true. That's true.
He would have his sidekicks would be Ash and Misty.
No, it would be Psyduck and Growlithe.
Why?
Because it's a duck and a dog.
Okay, got it. Not your favorite puppo? What's that one called?
Eevee?
No.
Is Eevee a dog?
It's yellow and it looks like a corgi.
Oh,
Jolteon?
no, it's like a
It's a newer one.
it's like a banana guy, isn't it?
a banana guy?
Yeah, isn't he a banana? Oh no, isn't that corgi a banana? Oh, I might just be
No.
thinking of something you drew. Guys, let us know what
Oh
that
my
Pokemon
God.
is in a 5-star.
Is it Yamper?
Yes.
Yeah. Yamper.
Yamper.
Dude, he's adorable.
Yeah, but I think it would be, what's that dog with black fur and he's a fire type and scary?
Houndoom?
Yeah, it would be a Houndoom and Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Yeah.
About as useful as Donald. So
But once you get up to level, like, let's say level 98, he evolves into a gold duck. You gotta grind for it, but
Yeah.
eventually
You gotta play the whole game.
he'll be exciting and not a drag. But if you grind and get it, completely changes the dialogue and story. If you like wherever you get him. So if you just keep grinding on the island and you get to level 98, holy shit, it's a completely different story.
Yeah, instead of Psyduck looking around confused all the time, he just flips up the double bird.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's him like uppercutting two Pidgeys into the air,
yeah.
flipping up two birds. And he says the stone's under this one
Yeah.
because it's like a
What?
flip cup deal.
Okay.
It's a magician's
That's not
thing.
what that is, but all right.
Kaddish. But guys, let's get into today's episode of Timeranger, case file 16, entitled A Dream of Soba. And in this episode, Domon is feeling, maybe I'm not into the Timeranger right now because I'm more focused on getting this man's life back on track and getting him the greatest soba recipe that there ever was.
Classic case of nope, lost it.
God. During a stream, I was
Like taking on a project to avoid your real problems.
oh yeah.
Oh, shit. Is it me?
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't know I was alive in the 80s.
Yeah.
Is Time Ranger in the 80s?
No, it's 2000.
2000, baby.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I've lost all sense of what cinematography looks like in different periods.
Well, this one also looks pretty bad for the time, like the quality of the film stock.
Right.
We don't know why.
I didn't think it was that bad.
There are times when, if you watch Five Man from 1990
I won't.
and watch that, you love Five Man, you dumpy ass motherfucker.
You're dumpy.
You're dumpy, and I love you for it.
You're Humpty.
Do the dance, dumpy baby. Do the dumpy
What
dance.
the fuck?
It's the Humpty dance.
No, it's not even close.
What are you
You should
talking about?
try to play through Kyle is famous.
Oh, God.
Kyle.
Only because it constantly describes the titular character Kyle as a dumpy man in a cheap suit.
Did you ever watch Zach Stone is Gonna Be Famous?
No.
It was Bo Burnham's MTV show, and it is fucking perfection. And it only got one season, and it sucks that it only got one.
Did Bo Burnham fall off the face of the earth? Is he taking a break? I feel like he's taking a break.
He hates live performance. It gives him such anxiety, so he went into directing. He directed that middle school movie
Yeah, that movie.
All right.
and a Chris Rock stand-up special.
Sure, why not?
Makes sense. I mean, after his last fucking stand-up and everything, I guess it definitely makes sense that he's stepping away from the whole live performance thing.
Yeah.
It was so good. Make Happy.
It was very good. It was very, very good.
That end of the Kanye West rant song is visually and audibly perfection.
Yeah.
Just having a life crisis in public in song form.
Is this me?
It's not you. You don't do music.
I would like to, James.
We're going to get you. So I was watching the Beastie Boys documentary, and they said, talking about friends, and they were like, well, MCA Adam Yauch, he was a different kind of friend where he was extremely supportive and productive himself, but he made his friends want to be productive. And I want to be that friend to my new group of friends. I was that with Tyler, and I started thinking fuck, I fucked up moving and not going with Tyler because he got less productive, at least musically, when I left. And he has said yeah, man, I loved living together in the trailer.
Maybe he fucked up in not moving with us.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, still, I should have been a better friend regardless. He wasn't in California when we moved, so we should have moved to Cali.
He should have moved here instead.
Yeah, California, 2 thumbs down, guys. Too hot, too sunny.
Too much drought all the time.
And not enough kraut, the sour variety.
Those fires, am I right?
We had too much of that in fucking... Oh, yeah, also. Yeah, that's scary. That just seems to be a yearly occurrence now.
But Lil Corey, I'm going to get you a DAW that you can use, and you're going to start making music, and you're going to feel confident about yourself.
Just gonna make some cottage-core ass shit.
What's that?
I mean, cottagecore is like a fashion style.
Yeah, that's not a music thing.
Yeah,
So-
but I want to make music reminiscent of
But
cottagecore.
hey, you know, there's always a first for everything, so
Yeah.
fucking do it.
I was thinking it was a lot of bands, you know, like indie band stuff. I'm pretty sure Lil Corey and I know for sure Nicole's into, where they're like, oh, we just rented a cabin or a cottage way out in the forest that
Yeah,
didn't
pretty
have
much.
internet.
Yeah.
And we just made an album, which I want to do that someday
Basically.
at your cabin.
It's basically,
Oh.
yeah.
Not at Kevin's camp thing.
I've never been, which is also why
I mean, it doesn't
Can that be
exist
my new
yet.
band name?
So
I won't go to my family cabin because I've never been.
My family doesn't have a cabin.
Just go there, say you're me, tell my dad and stepmom that, and they'll believe you.
Like, did you change ethnicities, James? And I'll be like, yeah. Wasn't
know-
feeling the old one.
Chicago does that to you, you know?
I've appropriated another culture.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just don't take any pictures of me because I will be canceled for having this complexion now.
It's true, 100%.
I'll be like Rachel Dolthazar.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'm
no.
pretty sure I got that person's name correct, right?
Yeah, you did.
Thank you. She, for a long time, said that she was black and she is just very tan. And she's just like, well, I grew up in that area. And people, she's the butt end of a lot of jokes, rightfully.
Wait, is she old or is she young?
Older.
Okay, I think I know who this is then.
Alrighty. And then she like made a new name, like a very like African sounding name, like for that purpose, I believe. PJ and Dana talked about her a lot a few years ago on the Rewind.
I'm not about it.
I think it's for the culture, not for the vultures. All right, let's get into some notes, guys.
Yeah, but this episode just felt like all over the place for me, man. Like, what's his name?
Domon.
Domon, yeah. Domon. First of all, the intro where he just walks out. Do they live at the detective agency?
Yes, those other rooms. One is the room for the four boys, and then the other room is just for Yoko. No.
Okay.
Natsumi. No. Fuck. Car
What's
Ranger.
her name?
Don't ask me.
Oh, no. Lil Corey, what is this person's name?
Did they say it at all
No,
in the
they
episode?
didn't.
I don't remember.
They did not.
Fudge. I can find this real quick. But you guys keep going.
I'm Karuto Kuruzumaki, and I'm gonna be the next Hokage.
No.
Yuri.
Yuri. So Yuri, why did we wait? What were we talking
'Cause
about?
she lives
the
in a
other room
room.
was Yuri. She
Yes.
lives in a separate room from them because PG.
Because boys is stinky.
They is stinky. But yeah, the whole thing with Domon walking out in his PJs and then just
Fancy
like
PJs.
crawling over everyone to answer the phone, like.
Cringy.
So, like, where do you have to be in a headspace to I don't know if that was consciously or unconsciously ruin like 5 people's day to answer a phone.
I think it was just sleepy and didn't know what was going on.
It's like where I need to answer this phone because it's fucking loud and I can't sleep. So like everyone move out of the fucking way.
And I wish I had the ability to stay asleep that long to just like be from point A to point B, because like once I'm awake, that's just kind of it for me. Insomnia sucks, guys.
Yeah.
I have the opposite of that.
Nicole has what you want.
No,
Were you
don't
able
want
to
that
just stay
either.
asleep for super long?
I can't stay awake, dude.
Oh. It's not. Is it you? Are you? It's not like narcolepsy, is it?
No, narcolepsy is when you just like randomly fall asleep places. But this is just like I'm tired all the time. So I nap a lot, which is absolutely probably connected with my health problems. But, you know.
Yeah, whatever,
This
man.
is just my
Naps
life
feel good.
now, so
Try exercising.
fuck off.
That'll work.
I love how Nicole was the voice of everyone for a minute.
Well, no,
I feel like we've all been that person at one point in our life.
Nicole has a classic stand-up where that's the
It was
bit.
literally one time.
Yeah, but it's classic.
Oh my God.
It was a one-time only. If you weren't there in the room to hear it, you never heard it.
It's true.
That's the stuff of legends.
You're not wrong.
You went down in shithole history.
It was scary, but I did it.
You did a actual stand-up?
Yes.
That's fucking righteous. I don't
I mean,
think
it
I've
was
ever
like
heard this.
2 or 3 minutes.
I mean, but still, you killed it up there.
Yeah.
I did, actually.
I fucking knew it. Nicole's funny.
Yeah. I don't know how we got here, but
I feel like you're pulling us
like
off.
talking about Domon being tired and insomnia, and then whatever the opposite of that is. I guess just fatigue, like chronic fatigue.
Which doesn't sound fun either.
Yeah, neither
No.
of them are fun.
Yeah, don't get them, guys.
Because it's a choice. We both chose this.
It was a bad choice on my part, I'll admit. But yeah, so no, they kick out Domon, and they're like, you gotta go find customers and everything. And I guess he gets hungry and goes into a failing soba shop.
Well, first he's like, oh my God, am I getting bullied by my friends?
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Like, you ruined the business
Yeah.
day, man. You were being chastised.
Normally they're struggling to make ends meet and they're busy. They're about to go in the black for the first time ever in 16 episodes. And he truly soured everyone's mood to the point where they're like, oh, I'm not waiting. I am going to leave.
Even what's his face kicks him out.
Red.
Sion.
Sion.
Yeah. No, the cute boy.
Yeah.
But he does it by saying good luck, a smile on his face, and pushing him almost downstairs.
I
Yeah.
love him so much. He's still my favorite character. I think in both episodes I've watched of him, he's barely been in it, but he's continuously been my favorite.
We'll try and get you on a Sion focused, like the one where he's trying to find oh, this is my home. I can make home here. Mm-hmm. That one's a good one. He's also on the beach. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Then it ends up being next week's episode, and we're like, Core, we have to have you back.
I guess I'll be back then.
If I have to.
You guys got any funny bullying stories that you were bullied?
Where I was bullied?
Funny? No.
Okay. Interesting.
Most of them are pretty sad and lead to the trauma I'm dealing with today.
Yeah.
I got called the F word so many times on the bus in 7th grade.
Yeah, you like to say that story a lot.
Well, no, this is a different story. This isn't the windmill. I would not beat up these people because they were older than
just
me.
you saying you got called the F word a lot.
I got called the F word a lot.
And I'm saying we all know this.
But specifically on the bus was just so terrible. I would have to crank up my music so loud to drown people out making fun of me. And those people never apologized because I ended up becoming friends with them later in life. So Adam Fisher and such, I would like an apology.
Damn, calling him out.
Oh, I'm calling them out, but I got the last laugh, baby. I'm in beautiful Chicago where dogs are used as tools for construction workers.
Yeah.
I think the only somewhat comical bullying story I have was back when I used to. So before I got into D&D, guys, I was hardcore in the role play community.
Sexual?
No.
Vampire the Masquerade?
Kind of. It was like, so like there's this online thing called IMVU, right? IMVU. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Nope.
Well, it's like Second Life, but cheaper and better. And basically on there was a pretty intense
Lil Corey.
roleplay community.
Lil Corey, I don't know what Second Life is either.
So it's an online thing where you basically make an avatar however you want, and then you just kind of go around, meet people in said avatar, and make friends and everything. It's like what VR chat is today, basically.
Sure.
But like, so in this roleplay community, you could do, there was like different fandoms for different roleplay groups and everything. There was like Naruto groups, which were like always the super toxic people because Naruto was super popular at the time and it was super gatekeepy and what have you. So like I joined a non-anime related roleplay group where it was just a big concept where it was like, oh, demons versus archangels and blah, blah, blah and shit. This all sounds super nerdy and cringy as I'm saying it out loud, but I was 16, so it's fine. And one of the dudes who was friends with my at then time girlfriend, who was also in the RP community, was like just super cringe into his character and was like, oh yeah, no one beats me in RP battles. And I'm super strong. I've never had any losses. Like I could take your girlfriend because I could beat you in an RP battle. And he was like, he was like real heavy into trying to make me feel bad about his like fake character being better than my character.
What a sad person.
I know. It was like his whole life too, because that's like just how he was at all times whenever. That was probably the only time where I was like being like quote unquote bullied, and I was like, okay, dude, like,
right, yeah.
I'm screenshotting all of these conversations.
Hell yeah. Guys, if you're in a fandom, why be a gatekeeper when you could be a crypt keeper? Everyone loves that guy. He's a bundle of laughs. Makes puns. It's like someone who, instead of like making like bone puns and stuff because he's dead, you're making puns on your fandom.
Also, like, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to ask 3 riddles. And then if they get the riddles right, then they can
can go through the gate.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bridge keeper.
I don't think it is.
Gatekeepers are generally...
that's what trolling is. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, you're also doing trolling wrong, too.
The riddle's 3, and then you have bested me.
Yeah. Get it right.
Get it right, guys.
All right,
Come
let's...
on.
I wrote down soba because they're specifically trying to find the perfect soba noodle. Soba versus Sobe. Yeah. Noodle soup versus flavored sugar water with a lizard. Which one do you guys choose?
Oh my God, I forgot that even existed.
I forgot about Sobe. I would drink the strawberry flavor all day, every day.
Shit.
It's
Oh
too
my
sweet.
God.
I'm choosing soba.
They like changed the formula at some point and it tasted like garbage after that, so I stopped buying it.
I remember that being like the coolest drink ever.
Oh, yeah. Because it was also in a
That
glass.
next to Jones soda, dude. Hell yeah.
Yes.
I would always see them next to budgeted Arizona iced teas when I would stock plums, which means it's like very far down on the food chain. Like it's on its last life if you're next to that.
Yeah.
If you're not next to it. Which is weird because Arizona is always quote unquote on its last life, but that's what does so well for it.
And it was in plums. That's also. You didn't even have plums near you. That was a Muskegon thing, right?
I don't even know what plums are.
All right.
The fruit?
I mean, yeah,
and
but
the analogy for my balls?
it's a grocery store.
Was.
Yes, was. It's no longer a grocery store. Also, since it's in plums, because plums was also on its way out.
Too expensive.
Well, it got expensive. Like it had to be because they needed to make
also the
money.
workers there sucked.
My mother worked there.
Sorry.
Exactly.
It's the
Friggin'
truth.
sucks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So the enemy in this episode is named
Victor.
Farts McGee. I don't know. Let me
Gourmet Pyromaniac Vincent.
Hell yeah, you nailed it, bitch.
And he is a...
I thought it was Victor.
Oh, no, Vincent.
Damn.
I don't know. You said Vincent. It might have, but you might have said it wrong.
Oh, I don't know. But that's regardless of the fact of the matter. He's a food critic, and when he doesn't like the food, he torches the place. But there's one scene where he turns from his human self into the slug future self of him, and he just takes a chef's head and just starts squeezing it like he's going to burst it.
I thought he was going to break his neck.
Yeah, I thought it was about to get really fucking real.
Or he was going to like put it on the stove.
Yeah.
In boiling water, something, deep fryer.
Freddy Krueger, his ass.
Chia. Or Jason Voorhees in Jason Goes to Hell. I think he put someone's head in a deep fryer.
Maybe.
Do you remember when he was at like a side stand for like food?
Yeah.
And like he started spanking the guy so hard that it started breaking bones or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Or causing a shock throughout his body.
That was, I feel like, the most graphic thing I've ever seen in a Super Sentai ever.
Like in, I think, a Timeranger, you can see some bodies in that.
Yeah, puppets with knives and guns.
Oh yeah, also that.
Oh man, I wrote down that this is like an accurate portrayal of a chef. Like this isn't even a supernatural monster; it's just a regular chef.
Just like, if it's not absolutely 100% perfect, and by perfect I mean the exact way I would do it, then it's garbage.
You just get berated.
Yeah.
And you don't deserve to live.
And then he sets your place on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, like, he thinks he's hot shit, literally, to the point where he's like, oh, if you don't have all 5 of the Timerangers, there's no way you can beat me. But you can still take down a criminal with a sniper rifle, 4 swords, and a cannon.
Absolutely.
Like they're capable of doing that. And flash forward, he gives up in the end, and he's like, "Oh, this food was so great. We'll get into what food was so great." But it goes in with the cannon. He's like, "Oh, I give up." Hands on the ground. And to arrest people, even going willingly, they still mash all of their weapons together to create a bazooka, and they're bazookaing someone to arrest them. That's so violent.
That's the U.S., man.
Yeah.
That's our police force.
Pretty sick.
Shoot 10 times and then announce you're the police.
So, and for them to like get to that point, Domon comes in and they're like, oh, change. He's has a food cart behind him, and he's wheeling, and he's like, no, I'm going to fight my own way. And by doing that is a taste test. And I wrote down, this is Nicole's shit of like, because you love anime that's just.
I love anything that's based around cooking. I don't know why. I just do.
Because you wanted to be a chef.
I don't think it is. I just really like it for some reason.
You also like food.
Sure.
Especially gluten.
You watch Binging with Bobbish?
No. But I just mean that. Like, not like reality things, just like anime and like regular movies and whatever.
I always get weird asking, have you ever seen Food Wars?
Yeah. Shokugeki?
Yeah, dude.
Nicole has unplugged her headphones, so Lil Corey, if you talk right now, she won't hear you, except now she will.
Maybe? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Shokugeki?
Yeah.
She also loves fighting foodons and samurai pizza cats.
No. Like, one of my favorite movies is called Toast. I don't know, check it out.
What is it about?
It's like based on a true story about a chef who his mom died, and then like his stepmom, basically like him and his stepmom compete for his dad's love through like who can cook better, basically. And yeah, and it's just like, it's sad but also funny, and it's just about like love of cooking, and it's really nice.
If you are a mom or a stepmom fighting for your husband's love with the son, and the son has a fighting chance, and it's just based off from cooking, you should get your pee game a little bit better.
I'm sorry?
Your pussy game.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because you could just be like, oh, fuck you, son over there. He might be eating your food, but he'll be eating my vag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, Ratatouille is like one of my favorite movies.
Never
I've seen
seen
it
it.
a million times.
You've never seen Ratatouille?
No.
Wow.
I haven't seen a lot of
very
Pixar
good.
movies.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it. Very good.
I'll be watching Endgame for the first time this weekend.
I haven't watched Endgame yet either.
I've only seen 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universes, so I'm going into Endgame.
We're talking about food-related media.
Yeah,
sir.
there's probably food in
Not
Endgame. Like that raccoon's probably digging in the trash.
You know what? I
What
think.
that?
Oh my god. Part of the reason I probably love the anime My Love Story is because it's her cooking, but it's also just like really cute.
You know what anime's super duper cute?
What?
Toradora.
That sounds familiar.
It's about like the 2 like kids at school that everyone's scared of because one like had a dad that was in the Yakuza and looks super brutal. And the other one is just a like firecracker of a girl who will like fight anyone.
Yes.
And like the Yakuza dude like isn't even like trying to be scary or anything. He just looks scary.
yeah.
But like they both bump into each other in the hall at one day, and he's like, "Oh my!" And he's like, the whole another huge premise of the story is that the girl's like super short, so he like doesn't even see who he bumps into. And people were like, "Oh shit, it's about to go down!" Like, Taiga and Ryuji are finally about to fight, and he's like, "What?" And he like looks down, and she like fucking uppercuts him.
Oh, okay.
It's a cute anime, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
Before you started going and like describing it, just saying 2 scary kids, I was going to be like, oh, one's name is Eric Harris and the other one is Dylan Klebold.
Who?
They're
what the fuck are you talking about?
Columbine shooters.
Wow, okay.
Yikes.
Bad. No.
We got to start wrapping up, though.
We got to talk about this episode, though.
We haven't talked about it at all.
You can tell we've been in quarantine for almost a year because, like, most of the episodes now are just us talking to the guests, not even about the episode.
I liked one. This is something that I've realized about all the Timeranger besides Yuki. No, oh my God. Yuri. All of them are kind of like, oh, what I wanted, my dream job, I can no longer do. I guess I'm going to become a cop. Everyone's dreams were shot down besides Yuri. I mean, Yuri's entire family was shot down, literally.
Yikes.
So that's why she becomes a cop. So it's all sad. Their backstories are horrendous.
Yes.
Can we talk about real quick where Domon went into the soba shop for the first time and he started eating and the dude's like, so my wife left me. Just like whilst Domon's eating and like just starts pouring out this tragic backstory. Can you imagine like going into a restaurant and having that happen to you? You just sit down to eat and then someone's like, my business partner's left me.
If I'm getting a discount on it, I'm fine.
Like, so is this meal free? No, I'm your therapist. Are you paying me?
Yeah.
I was thinking that I don't think it's like random that he would just like tell a stranger about his like life story because I mean his story is that the people that he knew betrayed him and his wife is possibly leaving him, so like he doesn't have anyone else to talk to.
I mean, that I guess it's not more so strange as it could be jarring in the first moment that it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you have no one else to talk to, I mean, you got to find some sort of outlet, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I feel that.
All right, guys, one more note from everyone. We need to wrap up.
Okay.
I like how the villain was like, I surrender. The soba's too good because Domon makes like really good soba. And then, like, as they're about to arrest him, he's like, fucking changed my mind. And then, like, goes to, like, super. And, like, I just think that is the realest moment I've ever seen in a Sentai.
I wish they would have gave motive to say, like, oh, well, I found the greatest soba. I will not go willingly because I want to keep eating this soba.
Right. That would have been better. Or, like, at least I feel like it would have been, I don't know, a better execution other than, fucking changed my mind.
Yeah.
But also, I think I fucking changed my mind is the most real thing he could have said.
Nicole?
It's about Ayase in this episode. He is like very negative about what Domon is doing and even says like, you can't learn how to make soba. But then like later on helps him by getting Tak to go to the southern hemisphere to get fresh soba. And I thought that was cute.
Which we thought Tak said, hey, I time traveled to the 30th century.
And they're like, can he do that?
And I was like, before they said, can he do that? I was about to start writing, can he do that?
Yeah.
And then my last note is the wife comes back after smelling that success on him. And Domon is saying, hey, they're so in love when he starts like getting up like and working really hard. She wipes the sweat off from his head. And I write that. I wipe Nicole's sweaty head too.
Cool.
It's bonding and intimate.
Thanks.
I love doing it.
Thanks a lot.
Everyone gets a sweaty head. Yours is just easier to see, so I can say it gets wiped off. And I love doing that. I miss you so much.
Okay.
All the time.
You've been so clingy recently.
Yeah, because you've been so far away.
No, I'm not at all.
Yeah, you're streaming and you're doing artwork and you're
cuddling you
and hanging out with socks. You're waking up at all hours of the night. That's
1 hour.
Okay, well, still,
to feed socks.
you're still away in that big feather thing in the bed. Means
it's
you're
comfy.
You're a foot higher than me on
But
our
also,
mattress.
so you can't hug me when I
I
sleep
want to hug you.
because it's not comfortable.
It's okay. This is Corey. This is what Nicole says. If it is during the winter time, she'll be like, "You're too hot." Like it's
always too hot.
But then in the winter time, you're like, "Oh, it's already too hot." But it's like, why not in the winter time? You should want me there to warm you up, and then
No, it's already like I still just have my blanket like halfway on me because
Okay.
otherwise I wake up sweating.
let's do a quarter on you and me on you. I'll be your blanket.
Oh my god.
I'll be in a
I'll
hoodie.
be your blanket sounds like a Front Bottoms lyric.
Oh, it could be. I want to be your shower that comes clean. Doesn't he have something like that?
Yeah, not a shower, but yeah.
I gotta find it. There was a dude on TikTok who was like, this is how you make a Front Bottom song. And like, just started listing out all this nonsensical stuff. But then when he started playing like the buildup from all of it, it literally sounded like it could have been like on the Talon of the Hawk album.
I have a Crumbums where
Ass.
Frank, I believe it's written down somewhere, where Frank, he just screams something and he's like, that's a Front Bottom song. And then we're like, what? And then he like whips out a guitar and he's like, I'm going to make the greatest Front Bottom song, and then starts singing it. And then Nicole's like, wait a second, that's actually very good. This weird friend we have made something good.
I gotta find this. I'm gonna share it to you too, because you guys are the only ones I can talk to about Front Bottoms things.
What about JC? Here she is. She's our bro,
She
no doubt.
hates the Front Bottoms
Wait,
now.
I thought you... Oh, now she does.
Now she does. We met on the Front Bottoms group, and she likes their first 2 albums, I think.
Oh, she's one of those people.
But now she hates. I know,
Also, the
right?
first 2 albums are their worst albums.
I feel like from the traditional music theory stance, yes.
I say just recording quality.
Also recording quality, but that was like that's what all of their like gatekeeper / original fans say was their appeal, was that it sounded like that they were recording in a basement, and that's what they liked about it. And now it sounds too processed.
Oh, fuck those people.
Yeah, I was like, fuck off, man. Going gray's awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if are any people like Talon of the Hawk or whatever it's called, is that too processed?
Nah, man. I feel like maybe like some super elitist out there is like, I think even Talon of the Hawk was getting a little out of hand.
I think the like the cassette singles they put out before their first album, that's when they were really in their bag. I've tried finding those cassettes, and the only time it's like $300 to buy Nicole, and I was like, nope, not buying that.
Yeah, please don't do that.
That being said, we can't show JC this episode because I'm still on thin ice after the whole Among Us thing.
Yeah, guys,
As you should be, you fuck.
I'm sorry.
Guys, go to our Twitch. It's a highlight. It's called like Corey is
a bad person.
It's like Corey's guaranteed way to win, but also lose the trust of his spouse. It was bad.
IRL.
I was so pissed that she was not. And also, you fucking killed and self-reported twice in a row, and I'm so pissed. I can't believe JC trusted you.
I don't know, man. I should have been dead. You're right. I'm sorry.
But speaking of Twitch, let's get into plugs. Lil Corey, what do you have?
Follow me on Twitch at Nomads101, on Twitter at Nomads101TV. I do a bunch of stuff on the channel recently. My favorite thing has been playing through games with James. We're finishing up Undertale now. We're going to be going into a Pokemon ROM hack soon, so that's great. Also, listen to our podcast, Hidden and Credit. There's a bunch of talks of that coming back here soon. Once everyone's able to record their own audio.
Yeah.
Watch James's stuff because it's super funny. Shane actually just told me to tell you that he was cracking up at the whole "I'm Joaquin Phoenix on the stairs" thing.
Yeah, I
you thought
posted
that
that.
was fucking hilarious.
You
thought it was pretty funny, so did I.
So there was this, I just had my penis out of my pants walking around because I was hopped up on chocolate milk.
This is my life, you guys.
And then I like started like doing what Joaquin Phoenix does on the stairs, and then I screamed that. I said, "I'm the Joker," and I was like, "Nicole, I need to record this. I will be right back."
No, you said record me doing this,
Yeah.
and I said absolutely not.
And then I said, "But I'm going to pixelate it. You don't need to worry."
Joaquin Phoenix on the stairs.
But Nicole, what do you have to plug?
Oh, okay. Oh, man. DarlingHomebody.com for creepy, cute stuff that I make and design. Darling Homebody on all the socials, and Darling Homebody on Twitch now, drawing stuff.
Hell yeah. Go to our Twitch, mostly speaking Sentai. I'm finishing up Kingdom Hearts, then probably starting the second Kingdom Hearts.
Hell yeah, dude.
And Lil Corey will be guesting on some of those streams, I hope. And
Hell yeah.
We're coming up on needing our domain name and our website subscription renewed. It's going to be like $200. Please, if you want to donate, you don't want to do the Patreon, you can by going to mlmpod.com/donate. But you can, it's the best bang for the buck because you're also getting exclusive podcasts every single Friday over on patreon.com/MLMpod. There's almost a year's worth of content there. We started last April. Let's get some more patrons. Let's build that community. You got Engage with Nicolas Cage, the Toku Reading Corner, talking about Beyblade, and the podcast that be, which... I don't know how much longer that the podcast that be will go because now TC and I both hate Angel. It's a bad show. It's terrible. We will not be doing the second season. That is for damn
just
sure.
Just watch the rest of the first season and just do one episode for that.
Well, no, because TC's bullshit with that is like, oh, well, but
the tie-ins
some of the there's tie-in
Buffy.
and crossovers with Buffy. We need to watch those in tandem.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we don't. I will give it to him. The last episode did, like, it bled, like it was one episode just cut into two. So I give him that, but I'm in the right when he's like, but there's a crossover. You won't know what's going on. And it's just Buffy answering the phone and no one is on the line. But then in the Angel episode, you find out that it's Angel calling her. It's dumb. But if you're on the Patreon as a $10 tier, you get shout outs every single time we do a free podcast feed. So let's begin by shouting out our $10 patrons, the Franklin's followers, baby. I got to find where that is. It's right here, starting with Steve F. That's Hit People Guy. Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour. Follow him on Twitch under Trekkie B47. Trekkie has 2 Ks in it. Then we also have Alex Z, aka The Waz, Orion, the rapper Defo. His album, the new one's almost done. I'm mixing it right now, and he has some more songs to record, but it'll be out soon. We'll have to get him on the show to promote it. Then we have Kayla, 2 Grapes, Duo Grun Fox. That's 2 Fox for the price of Grun. Tyler Wright and Elliot W at Garlic Sunshine on Instagram. You should do a Follow Friday for Elliot someday.
Okay.
Because he has great art. You've seen it.
Chill.
All right, guys.
Chill.
I've been James.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Corey.
And we've been Mostly Speaking Sentai. See you in class, bitch sticks.
No, that's not this podcast.
All right, find something to do a sign out after we say the Mostly Speaking Sentai.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Just say bye.
Bye-bye. This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCollum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today. Oh, who's the fucking champ at intros? Yeah. That was good. Good, right, Nicole?
No, I thought it was great.
Okay. I need to turn down my headphones.
That was better.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Well, you guys are just trying to get in on the bloopers at the end.